Yes, everybody. We are back live in the building. And tonight, it kind of feels like I know the Community Shield, you could say, is the start of the season, but this kind of feels like the start to the season, the Super Cup, you guys. PSG against Spurs. I am really curious. On the one hand, Chevalier, guys, former Lille goalkeeper. Obviously, it's been quite controversial how PSG have just decided to let go of Donnarumma, and so Chevalier, the Lille keeper, has replaced him. What an incredible talent! I got to see him last season in the Champions League. And then I'm more curious though, because obviously this PSG side, we know how good they are. I'm more so curious to see how this Thomas Frank side fare up, how they do under the new manager. We obviously know at Brentford he was fantastic, but I am wondering, what do you guys think? What do you guys think Spurs is going to do this season? Isaac went homeless. Yo, Ty the Mafo King, nice to see you in the building. Sophia, nice to see you, who says, just seen your most recent show and I can't wait for the Premier League. Man, the highs and lows, the love vibes in the building, and those shades, Leo, nearly as nice as Origis Rambus from back in the day. You'll never walk alone. These are only just glasses for blue light. They help with looking at screens for too long. This is usually what I wear just to help with eyes. Otherwise, you get a bit of eye pain. But yeah, guys, Harry Potter. I actually wasn't a Harry Potter competition. Soft, to be fair, these glasses are not really for the look. They're more so for to not get pain in the eyes. Suraj says, hi Leo, I think PSG will win 2-0. Spurs have lost their main man, and I don't think they have that passion anymore. You don't think they have the passion even under a new manager? What are we saying, guys? Love the glasses from South Africa. Big up, Eric. What is going on in the building right now? Are you confident we'll get Isaac? Yes. Yes, I am confident. This is the Iceland shirt right now that I'm wearing. The Iceland shirt. 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. 2-2. You think it's going to be that good of a game? The players are coming out onto the pitch right now, by the way, guys. The players are coming out onto the pitch. Yo, Tommy. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? Thank you, Yo-Yo. You love the underdog story, so 2-1 to Spurs? So you guys really think it's possible? You guys really think it's possible? Do you think Donnarumma will go to City? Yeah, right now it looks like City is the most likely destination. United want him and City, but I think he's going to choose City. Unfortunately, because that is going to strengthen them in a significant way. Soul Sniper in France, it's on Canal Plus. I don't know what channels in other places. Have you seen we might not get Gehi? I saw maybe not this summer, but we would definitely get him eventually next summer. We'll have to see. There's nothing too reliable because we are still in talks right now. So nothing is done. Thank you for the support, Kai. Oh, Scott is also from Iceland. Big up. My dream center back. I mean, at this stage, Gehi sounds like a dream. If Mark Gehi wants to be here, he sounds like a dream. Donnarumma will go to City 1,000%. Bro, imagine how James Trafford feels. Newcastle wanted him. He would have been the number one at Newcastle, and they decide to get him. City decide to steal him, and then he's not even gonna start. It's crazy. You think Konate will join Madrid, bro? It's hard to say so far. Alyssa, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Sophia says, I wasn't even too worried about center backs for now, but that Leoni looks boss. Also, it cracked me up. The Community Shield final were booing all their players, but they cheered like mad for Gehi. I heard that. Yeah, Leoni looks boss. Absolutely. Who's this pretending to be Leo? Nah, go 12. I'm just putting, these are new blue light glasses that I got just to, like, from looking at the screen for too long. From Ireland? No worries, Tommy. What about Leoni? Has he signed for Liverpool yet? No, but the talks are advanced. The talks are advanced. So look out. Vicario saves the Marquinhos penalty and Spurs will win the Super Cup. Imagine. Do you guys consider a Super Cup like a trophy to remember, like a real good trophy to win? Because I will say, to me, the Super Cup is a lot more important than, for example, the Community Shield. I remember when we won the Super Cup, I was buzzing. Yo, Leo, Spurs to win. Good game to analyze what Thomas Frank might do in the Prime. Exactly. Deliora, that's honestly the two things I'm most excited to see in this one. Deliora is one, Chevalier, the Lille keeper that's joined PSG. He's now making his debut. I want to see how he does. And then two, like you said, I want to see how Thomas Frank and this Spurs team might do in the Premier League. I'm real curious. It looks like they're going really defensive. If you look at the formation, it looks real defensive. Actually, no, they're saying it's a back four. And that Jed Spence is playing on the left wing. That's what they're saying on my TV, but there's no way. Chef Boy, thank you for the support. Yusuf, nice to see you. I'm doing well. How are you? It was a beautiful day here. We need Gehi, Isaac, and Leoni. Total would be around. Yeah, Alyssa. I hope we get those done. Thank you, Cal. Guys, we're about to kick off here. I'm gonna get the timer ready. Did you see this attack from PSG though? It's so strong. Spurs will win 1-0, says Bellingham. Bro, imagine. Some of you actually believe Spurs are gonna get a result here. That's surprising. It's kind of surprising. You think it's going to be Van de Ven left back? Let's see. I'm curious what the formation is going to be. You want the ball control? Can't wait to see how Kudus does, bro. He's a baller. It looks like Spurs are going to be playing on the counter. Look at Paulinho too. Manu says, hi Leo. Tottenham could possibly win the second trophy in 3 months. Nice glasses, by the way. How are you feeling about Isaac, and do you think we'll get Gehi? I'm feeling pretty confident about both. Here we go, guys. Spurs have gotten this game kicked off, guys. Spurs have gotten this game kicked off. How we feeling? Yeah, this formation from Spurs is very confusing. I'm excited to see in beginning stages. Oh no, guys, there is no ball movement for this one. There's no ball movement for this one. So you have to get the live player ratings instead. Unfortunately. Yeah. Time flies indeed. All right, let's see how Spurs are lined up here formation wise. I'm curious. Let's see. Thank you, Fredo. Maps. Let me see. 2-1 PSG goal scorers. You guys think it's going to be a close game then? PSG, in my opinion, because Spurs don't have Son. Bro, they still have to... Kudus on the counter is such a dangerous player to have. He's so good. Kudus. Yeah, no, it looks like they're playing a back four, guys. Spurs are playing a back four. I'm in Iceland, the bros. It's Richarlison. Yeah, it looks like it's Richarlison and Kudus on the counter for them. It's them too. We have the same name. Yes, Leo. Hey, Maxi, what's good? You think Spurs have a little chance? Chance. Oh my goodness. I thought that was a real decent chance there in the box for Spurs already. Yo. Guys, you never know. You really never know. Go 12 is saying 4-1. Nah, bro, I hope it's closer than that. But yeah, I mean, PSG are the heavy favorites. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Oliver says, honestly, let's go Spurs. Really? I just want a great game, honestly. I'm more of a neutral for this one. I'm more of a neutral. Look at that from Dembele. Is Hakimi going to get to it? Oh, well defended there by Spence. Yeah, that was Spence. Oh, Alyssa, I did see that. I did see that, yeah. Wasn't it after the celebrations and she was giving like a speech on the mic? That's what it was, right? When did Paulinho join? I know. I think it's loan with an option to buy from Bayern Munich. That's definitely a foul. That's pretty dirty on Pedro Porro for Mendes. 3-2. I've already bought tickets for Iceland, France. Who are you rooting for? Iceland FC. When is that? When is that game? You already bought tickets? No. Oh, wait. Wait, that game is not in Iceland, though. Oh, no. Are you talking about the one in October? Yo, I didn't realize Iceland is playing France twice. That's so exciting, yo. Iceland is playing France twice? That's insane. 13th of October. Yo, I wish I was in Iceland then. Damn, that's going to be incredible. The atmosphere, wow. Yo, Theo, nice to see you in the building. What's good? The Leo Derby, Iceland versus France. Yo, we're going to have to do a watch along for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Big up, Tom. Guys, by the way, in the building, I'm curious to see where do you guys think Spurs will finish this season with Thomas Frank? Where in the league do you think they'll finish this season? Ooh, nice from Richarlison. I see you, Scuba. These are just new ones I got. Why Iceland shirt? Because I'm half Icelandic, bro. Koobs is saying 7th, 6th, 8th, 6th. 6th place. That's what I was going to say, actually. 6th. Tommy, thank you for becoming a community support member. Big up. You got to use them emojis. Hey, Jack. I would have said 6th, too. So that would be a huge improvement from last season. That's better. Yes, Tommy. How many Liverpool shirts do you have? Matthias, so many. I've collected them now over so many years. I gotta do a video one day on the collection of all of them. Gotta do a video on that. Oh, that was really well played there from PSG, you guys. Wow, really well played as they made their way into the box. I thought that was gonna be the opener from PSG. Hey, Leo, Elena in the building. How are you? Hope you're good. By the way, you look swag. Thank you, Elena. I'm doing well. How are you? Soul Sniper says, Yo, Leo, I'm going to NYC on the 18th, but I don't know where to eat. You got any recommendations? Depends, Soul Sniper. What kind of food do you like? What kind of food do you like? Oh, yeah, and Leo at Wembley got Liverpool away kit with Jota on the back. Oh, that's beautiful. Train FC says, Bonjour, Leo. The glasses look very intellectual. I know it's the Super Cup, but my hype for the Liverpool match is building, and being so close to the pitch is exhilarating. Oh, my goodness. Train FC, I'm so hyped for you. It's going to be unbelievable. Hi, Uncle Leo. Olivia here. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Hi, Olivia. What's good? Yeah, there's no ball movement, unfortunately, for this one, but I promise on Friday, we're going to do a watch-along Friday night, Liverpool-Bournemouth. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait for it. I'm so hyped. So hyped. And there will be ball movement for that one, I promise. Where do you think Arsenal will finish next season? Second. You should make a... Yeah, sink it. Bro, look up Barcola on the ball. He's such a good dribbler. You look like a scientist. I'll take that. I'm definitely not a scientist though. Solanke is better than Richarlison. Yeah, I don't know why Solanke didn't start, to be fair. When are you starting the live on Friday? Do you guys think I should start the live 30 minutes or an hour before kickoff? What do you guys think for Friday? You're welcome, Leo. I'm very well too. Thanks for asking. I won on English Kahoot today. Ooh. Doesn't surprise me. Your English is top. I like anything but seafood. Nah, bro. Come on. Fish is incredible. Tommy says, the match was amazing. I know we lost, but my first Liverpool match, it was amazing. Yes, Tommy. 30 minutes, I think, is good, right? 30 minutes before kickoff? That's what I was thinking. I just got into the stream. I like the Liverpool shorts you make. Thank you, Niall. Jim says, what's your top 5 for the Premier League? I'm going to go Liverpool, Arsenal, City. And then who's going to be fourth, guys? Who's going to be fourth? 10 hours before kickoff. That's where I'll be. 100 hours before kickoff says go 12. I think 30 minutes is good. That's the plan right now. Leo, do a sleeping stream. Nah, I like sleep way too much, bro. What's your favorite team in Italy? Probably AC Milan. Probably AC Milan, because when I was a kid, I remember that team. Do you guys remember that team with Alexander Pato? I love that team. And I used to be AC Milan when I played like FIFA, Football Manager and stuff. So I would say probably. New members badge, yes. Guys, Spurs. Oh, look at the cross from Kudus. Richarlison actually did well to keep that in. Is he onside? Bro, I thought that was actually... That initially looked like an insane cross from Kudus. But maybe it was a little bit too far. Fighter Play says, I saw the game at Wembley. It was crazy. Love the atmosphere. Was Verts worth the money? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I can't wait to see him this season, though. Cannot wait. Oh no, Blue Bianca is not happy as an Inter fan. Nah, it's literally you saw my reasoning. There's no literally. It was just because I loved Pato, and I did Football Manager and FIFA, so it's not like I have crazy passion for AC Milan or anything like that. Hot take, but City will have a slight fall off without KDB, vision, and passing. To be fair, they'll go 12. KDB did nothing for City last season, and they made some top signings in the midfield. So it's not like he was there anyways last season. So I don't think they're missing him that significantly with him not being there this season. Alyssa says, Leo, I can't believe I'm starting uni on August 25th. Don't expect to see me in the streams anymore. To be honest, I'd rather watch your streams than fail a test. Oh, Alyssa. But sometimes it's good for you to cool off though. And in the building, you can always feel the positivity. But because even when I was in university, I never missed a Liverpool game. I missed using the member emojis, but now I can use them. Yes, Elena. I think that's thanks to Daily Aura too, isn't it? Shrek says, I love hate watch along Spurs because it works most of the time. Shout out to you, Watermelon. I love Watermelon as well. On the Community Shield Live? Yes, on the community. Yeah, exactly. What do you think? I'm going 4-0 Liverpool. Tubby, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Favorite Icelandic team? That's tough. I gotta be honest, I don't really have a favorite because when I was little and I lived here, I moved between two neighborhoods. But I guess the one that's closest to me now is Grota. Do you think not selling Isak will ruin Newcastle for? I think it would be a big mistake, Theo. Just like when we had Coutinho and he no longer wanted to be at the club, I don't think it was smart to just hold on to him. If a player like that doesn't ever want to play for your club again, you don't want that energy around, you know? For me, it's similar to the Coutinho situation when his head was turned and he wanted to go to Barcelona. Similar. You live in Iceland? Let's go! Dalen, nice to see you in the building. Is PSG going to win 7-0 or Spurs going to win 1-0? I don't think it's going to be 7-0 though, because after 15 minutes, it's not like PSG have created that many chances so far. I'm just saying. No, Wes, I'm only here for like a month and a half. I live in France. Fighter Play says, what made you start the channel? Because I felt like there were a lot of channels that were negative as well online, and that there weren't many voices for non-Liverpool based Liverpool fans, if that makes sense. And so I really wanted to start this channel because of the passion for that. But now obviously we don't just do Liverpool because tonight we're watching PSG Spurs. Make more long videos? I want to this season. That's one of my goals. That's one of my goals, JRB. I did make one yesterday for the first time in a long time, to be fair. Favorite German team, Borussia Dortmund. My brother is in Liverpool Academy. No way. How old is he? How old is he? If you could meet one Liverpool player, who would it be? Right now, Hugo Ekitike. Because I need to talk to my new Frenchman. New Frenchman in the team. Oh, guys, we got some breaking news on Giovanni Leoni, that Liverpool are closing in on a 26 million deal for Giovanni Leoni, who will go straight into the first team setup. Newcastle United showed late interest. Guys, we're wrapping the deal up for Giovanni Leoni. I'm hyped. Here we go. Is coming. This is from Paul Joyce, though. I'm gonna do a post on this for on Liverpool goals because this is pretty big. Because we have the exact fee now. It's 26 million pounds, you guys. 26 million pounds. Yes, that is breaking news, you guys. Closing in on a 26 million pound. Hey, Bob. You know, two of my favorite people that I love to listen to are both named Bob. Bob Marley and Bob Dylan. Kudus is looking sharp, by the way. All right. Yeah, guys. Talks between Liverpool and Liverpool's belief. Yeah, guys. The fact that we don't want to loan out Leoni says a lot, by the way. That we already think he can deliver for the first team. I'm so hyped, you guys. You don't understand. That we're wrapping this deal up right now. It looks like we're going to get this deal done first, you guys. Giovanni Leoni for 26 million pounds. That is the breaking news from Paul Joyce. And trust me, when Paul Joyce drops a bomba, it means it's pretty much done. It means it's pretty much done because we've agreed. The personal terms were never an issue. He wants to join Liverpool. I'm so excited for October because I'll go with my classmates to an amusement. Oh, that's sick. With scary rides? Gahey deal off? It doesn't look like it's off. The latest from Paul Joyce is that the discussions are still ongoing. I don't think that deal is off, but what's for sure is Leoni, you guys, is really advancing. That I'm doing a post right now for Liverpool goals on Leoni because that one is really move. It's basically almost done. You met Kara? Where did you meet Kara? Shot from Richarlison, guys. Chevalier! Guys, that's the Lille keeper I was telling you about. You don't understand. This keeper, guys, the PSG keeper, he's going to be the... He's going to overtake Mignon in the French national team. He's going to be the starting goalkeeper for the French national team. Look at this save. Look at the save from him. I'm telling you, he's going to be the starting goalkeeper, hopefully by the time of the World Cup. I know Mike Mignon is the number one right now from AC Milan, but he's going to take over. I'm rooting for Spurs. Bro, Spurs, look. Oh, JRB says, I live in Parma and I watch all the Parma games. He didn't do many games, but show promise. I mean, he did start in the second part of the season. He did play 17 games. I've heard so much about Leoni. What type of center back is he and what attributes does he have? Very physical. He's 6'5", so he's extremely tall. He's already strong. Good aerially, but also good with his feet. I think every attribute you want in a center back, he already has. The only thing he doesn't have, obviously, is experience because he only just broke out in the Serie A last season, towards the second half of last season. But boy, does he look like a special talent. It's basically a done deal, you guys. Why are they still doing a water break now? I wonder. By the way, for those of you saying that Gehi is off, it's not happening anymore. This is the latest from Paul Joyce. For me, he's number one with David Ornstein in the UK. Paul Joyce said talks between Liverpool and Crystal Palace for Marc Guéhi are ongoing, with Crystal Palace aware that the player wants to join the Premier League champions. So for anybody thinking that that's done, it's just not true, because it's not. I think we could get the here we go for Giovanni. Oh, it's arrived. Guys, the here we go. Guys, the here we go. I want W's in the building. We got the here we go live in the building, guys. Look. Giovanni Leoni is a red. And Fabrizio Romano, you best believe he has good sources in Italy. Wait. Here we go, guys. W's in the building. We've just made another signing, guys. Giovanni Leoni is a red. Come on, guys. Yeah, man, come on. I think I gotta film a quick major breaking. Here we go. It's here, guys. Come on! We've signed a center back, you guys. We've signed a center back. Yes, baby. All right, I gotta get the. We prepared a kid swap in case this happened, you guys. We prepared a kid swap. Look, 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 look. Where is it? Here it is. Here we go, guys. True Liverpool. Leo, first streamer to break the news. I think I was Deliora, honestly. Within seconds. Look, we already had this prepared. Shout out to my boy Matija, who made the kit swap. Have a look, guys. Giovanni Leoni is a red. 26 million pounds. Done deal. We've signed another. I'm buzzing. I'm gonna feel a bit jealous watching another team set. I think Chelsea. Bro, it's a great signing. Everything I've heard about him. Special talent. FIFA career mode continues. That's what it is, genuinely. Giovanni Leoni. Come on. Yes, guys, the Here We Go has arrived. Giovanni Leoni is a red. The fee is a reported £26 million, which sounds like an absolute bargain given what I've heard about him. 6'5", Italian center back from Parma. The deal is done, you guys. He signed a long-term deal and he will not be loaned back out. He is set to be part of Arnislat's squad right away. So, guys, what do you make of this signing? I am buzzing because we needed a center back and we got this done so quickly. Newcastle and United apparently wanted him too. But of course, he only wanted Liverpool. $26 million. That's the final fee, you guys. That's the done deal, you guys. Here we go. Yeah, because we just got a Here We Go Shrek and nothing major's happening in this game either. Come on! Bro, that's huge for us. Guys, I'm buzzing right now. Behind scenes of Leo making a short. Yeah, exactly. The Here We Go has been given. Yup, that's what I'm posting right now. I just filmed it. Ooh. Leo, at uni, did you take art design as you're good at creating photos for Liverpool goals? No, I didn't, but I did a lot of cinema classes. So that was like within the arts. I took a lot of cinema and yeah, a lot of cinema classes basically is what I ended up doing. Leo, will he arrive before Bournemouth? I mean, I think will he arrive before Bournemouth? I'm not exactly sure, but he's gonna arrive, I think, but by the next match day. Because obviously he still needs to pass his medical. A lot of things needs to happen. So I definitely don't think he'll be part of the squad for Bournemouth. But it's a huge signing for us. No convincing was ever needed as Leoni just wanted Liverpool Football Club. Guys, that's what we love to hear. Come on. Oh my goodness. I am doing a watch along. Don't you worry about that. I'm doing a watch along. What a signing. Yes, Tommy. He's only 18. Damn, Chiesa is staying. He's only 18, but Alinos, we rate him that highly that we want him to be part of the first team right away. We could have loaned him out easily. We could have easily loaned him out, but he just Anislot believes that he can already be a squad member for us already. I'm buzzing, you guys. Here we go. It's a done deal. Future Maldini, yes, I'm being delusional. I mean, everything I've read and heard, he has everything you need. Everything you need to be an elite center back. He's just obviously young and still unproven on a consistent level because he's 18. You know what I mean? That's normal. But in terms of the way we've recruited him, it seems like he has everything you want in a center back. Everything. Sky haven't even reported yet. How's that possible? Why did we sell Kwanzaa? Is an 18-year-old from another league better than him? I think not. Kwanzaa only needed to focus to become better. Delior, I think we think the ceiling of Leoni is higher. That's what I think it is, Delior. Maybe he's not better right now, but his ceiling is higher. And because he can learn from Verge and Ibu and Gomez too, it's only gonna help him improve. You know what I mean? Leo, of course I am, bro. We needed to sign a center back and we got this done. And we're still pushing. People that are saying, oh, it's done for Margay. He's going to end up joining next summer. The Paul Joyce for me is number one with David Ornstein. He said talks between Liverpool and Crystal Palace for Margay are still ongoing with Crystal Palace, aware that the player wants to join the Premier League champions. So it's not done, you guys. Margay deal for this summer. It's still possible. And we already got one. Here we go. Come on. Leo, will Leoni be available for selection against Burnley? I think so, Train FC. Not Bournemouth. No, not Bournemouth. But I think the next game... What's our second game of the season, by the way? I think... Isn't our second game away at Newcastle? Yeah. Guys, that's going to be so heated because the Newcastle fans hate us with this whole Alexander Isak saga. Bro, our second game of the season is going to be away at Newcastle. I think that's when Giovanni Leoni will be available. Obviously, he's not going to start that game, though, because we got Ibu and Verge. But, guys, our second game of the season is going to be so freaking heated away at St. James Park. My goodness. It's going to be a madness. Oh. Damn, look, Vicario was taking the free kick there from the halfway line. And now it's headed into the box. Oh my god, what a save! Oh, 1-0 for Spurs! And I think it's Van de Ven. Guys, 1-0 for Spurs. You guys were saying that it's possible that Spurs could go on to win this. And they've actually played very well because Chevalier had to make a top save before. Guys, it looks like Spurs are winning the league, says Deliora. Guys, we cannot underestimate Thomas Frank. I've always been the biggest fan of Thomas Frank as a manager. Bro, look at this. I didn't understand why Vicario was taking the free kick, but look at that delivery. And then it's headed into the box. Chevalier made a top save. Look at this. Top save and it hits the crossbar. And on the rebound, Van de Ven knocks it home. It is 1-0. Van de Ven makes it 1-0. Guys, imagine Spurs cause another upset. Nobody saw them beating United in the Europa League final. And nobody saw them, let's be real, saw them beating PSG here and they're now 1-0 up. This is crazy, guys. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a bit of drama in this one, and that's what we're getting now. Nobody thought Spurs had a chance. Bro, imagine... Are Spurs going to go on to win the league? Should we be more worried about Spurs, guys? What do we think? What do we think? Spurs winning another trophy before Arsenal? Yeah, that's what's happening. Guys. Thomas Frank was one of the candidates for Liverpool. I've always been a huge fan of his. And he seems like such a great guy as well. You guys are saying Spurs is going to win the league now? Nah, come on. The PSG keeper, Chevalier, could do nothing about that. He made a top save before. Guys, he made a top save before. Wow, now I'm a lot more invested in this game. Guys, can we just get W's in the building? Because Spurs are 1-0 up against PSG. We wanted some drama. Van de Ven scored off a rebound, and we got a Giovanni Leoni. Here we go during this stream. I want W's in the building right now. Come on, guys. We're bringing that energy. But yeah, Kudus is looking sharp. I agree. Come on, guys. We got a Giovanni Leoni. Here we go during this stream. And Spurs are winning 1-0 against PSG. We wanted drama. Now PSG are going to go all out attack. And I think this... Oh my god, look at Barcola. He's balling on the left wing here. It's going to be a corner for PSG. Guys, he's a baller out here. That's what you get for kicking out Donnarumma. Nah, bro. Don't be blaming my boy Chevalier. I will back my boy Chevalier. He's from Lille, the place I fell in love with in France. He's from Lille. We're not going to give him any hate because he couldn't have done anything on that. He made a great save before, and then just Van de Ven scored off the rebound. No. I'm not having that. But guys, I know a lot of us keep an eye on Barcola, bro. He's balling out. Do you think Harvey Elliott will leave? Yes, I think so. Have we signed Leoni? Yes, we have, Lewis. PSG do look tired. Same as the Club World Cup. Same as the Club World Cup. Would you consider the Super Cup a major trophy? No, but I would definitely consider it a bigger trophy than the Community Shield. And it's still a trophy to celebrate, but it's not a major trophy. I don't think so, at least. Leo will always glaze Chevalier. Oh, till the end now. Till the end. I'm going to do all of his PR so that he's a starting goalkeeper for the French national team at the World Cup. That's what I want. I don't know why I feel so much patriotism towards Lille. What do you think of the Costa situation, bro? He's leaving. He's leaving, unfortunately. He needs to go. For his own sake, he deserves to get regular minutes, you know? People are saying they can't wait for Giovanni Leoni to be a red now so that he can manhandle players. Oh, guys, I'm buzzing. Of course, we were on the stream when we got the Leoni. Here we go. What day in September are you planning to return? I think on the 2nd or 3rd. That's when in early September, that's when I go back to France from Iceland. 3rd Italian to win the Premier League. Incoming Pietro. I'm buzzing. Bro, I left. Who scored? Jim Van de Ven scored off a rebound. 1-0 for Spurs. Nobody saw this coming. This is the drama we wanted to see. Well, Lee, I think the Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. Spurs nearly scored, bro. Spurs have actually been playing well, though. They hit the post. Oh, my goodness. And I think it's Kudus. It's Kudus with a header, and he hits the post. Oh, my goodness, guys. Spurs are actually playing so well in this one. Bro. I'm in the capital, bro, in Reykjavik. Maybe he'll be the best Italian to grace the Premier League. I hope so. Yeah, usually Italians haven't done well for us. For me, the last two that I can remember before Chiesa are Balotelli and Fabio Borini. And bro, they were flops. They did not do well. Yeah, right now it's 1-0. Bro, I'm buzzing. We signed a center back. I'm buzzing. Look at that. It was a great save from Chevalier before. And then it was just on the rebound. Van de Ven scored. Laser says if PSG win it, it'll give Dembele a better chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. Bro, I don't think he needs better chances. I think now he's by far the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. I think he's by far the favorite. Yo, Sonny, nice to see you in the building. Leo, I'm in the building. Leoni is a red. Yes, he is. We got a here we go during the stream. I'm buzzing right now that we got that over the line so quickly. That means as of right now, Joe Gomez, by the way, was back in full training today. So it's such good news because now, as of today, because that deal is done, we have 4 senior center backs at the club. And like I said, Liverpool rates Giovanni Leoni so highly that they didn't want to send him back on loan, even though he could have gone to a Serie A team and started week in, week out. They wanted to be part of Arne Slot's first team squad right away. Is Federico Chiesa leaving? If he is, I'm genuinely really sad. He had so much potential. Slot should have used him more. Maybe he could end up staying. Let's see. You never know. Now that his boy Giovanni Leoni has arrived, who knows? I would love for him to stay. I would love that. Are we getting Gehi and Isaac? I don't know. But right now we got Giovanni Leoni. So let's focus on one at a time. I'm buzzing about that. You think it... Guys, let me know in the building. Do you guys think we're also going to get Gehi over the line? Or do you think we're going to instead get Gehi on a free transfer next summer? I'm curious. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Leoni before Isaac or Gehi. Please keep my French. Oh, man. I just stopped the timer, bro. Why are you wearing the glasses? These are just new blue light glasses I got because I'm trying to... It helps when you're looking at a screen for a long time. Jaden Plays, thank you very much for the super chat. Who says, let's go, we got Leoni. Hope he stays because of Leonau. Also, did you see that clip of Leoni bullying Lukaku? I did. Bro, and did you see the iconic pic of him? Did you see the iconic pic of him with Lukaku? It's so good. Bro. I think for those few picks alone, people are getting so hyped about the signing, but rightfully so. Halftime Prem predictions. All right, guys. I'm going to tell you, I don't know who I'm going for fourth, though. I think I'm going to go for Liverpool in first, Arsenal second, City third. But I don't know what team to put in fourth, guys. Let's start off with the top four. What team do you think for Prem predictions, since we're doing them now, do you think should be in fourth? What do you guys think? What are we saying? Chelsea, bro. I forgot about Chelsea. Of course it's Chelsea. Of course it is. Guys, Chelsea in fourth. All right, that's our top four. Where do you think I've gone wrong, guys? If we begin with that, Chelsea, Spurs, Crystal Palace. Nah, bro, come on. Oh, Chelsea, and then you're saying Spurs fifth, Crystal Palace sixth. Nah. Apparently, Leoni is inspired by Virgil. Yep, exactly. I did a post about that today. All right, guys, what are we thinking here? What are we saying? Liverpool first, Arsenal second, City third, Chelsea fourth, Spurs fifth, and then in sixth, what are we saying for sixth place? That's my top five at least. Mohammed says City second. To be fair, I would back Pep to bounce back, to be fair. One bias. Yeah, go to all our bias. It's good to write it that way. Bias. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, go 12. Where are you? Oh, I don't see you. I don't see you anymore here. You gotta put it back in. Forest? Nah, bro. Forest, come on. What's the price for Leoni? 26 million pounds, bro. What do you guys think? Wait, for 6, you guys are no, we already put I at least I think United. I'm putting United. I'm putting United. Because I actually think Ruben Amorim is can do something with United. I know that's not popular from a Liverpool fan, but I gotta try to be not too biased. So what do you guys think? Liverpool first, Arsenal second, City third, Chelsea fourth, Spurs fifth, Man United sixth. That's what I'm going for right now. That's my top. Where'd you get your kits from? It depends where. From the Liverpool shop, classic football shirts, wherever I really travel. This I got it in Iceland. And bro, I'm so hyped. Iceland FC, if you're still in the building, you're the one that told me that Iceland and France is going to be playing twice. And that's going to be such a great matchup. Ubiomo, thank you very much for the support. It's nice to see you back in the building. I want W's, guys. The OGs in the building. Do you remember when Ubiomo, legend, gifted all those memberships last season? Absolute legend. I want W's in the building for Ubiomo, who says, you look great with a beard, and I think you'll look awesome on faux beard. Nah, I think I'm going to have to shave it soon. Ubiomo. I'm sorry. Giga Chad? Giga Chad? Things. I don't know what that means. Giga Chad? Ubiomo, you'll have to tell me what that means. So you will not be single now, Leo. There will be another Leoni. Yes. I mean, if you just take the first part of his name, we got something in common. Giovanni Leoni. I'm buzzing about him coming. Surya, nice to see you search the internet for Giga Chad. Okay, let me check. Giga Chad. Now I feel like an old man that I don't know these Oh gee, oh god, it's some ripped guy. Some ripped. Legend is back, Ubiomo, guys. Do you remember him? I thought in the thumbnail there was Vinny Jr. instead of Kudus. Did it look like Vinny Jr.? Did it? Ubiomo, you're forever a legend on the channel. We remember. Leoni and Leoni. Yes, Alinos. You're the only one that calls me Leoni, though, but I love it. The way you spell my name, Alinos, you're the only one that says it that way. But I love it. That kid is good. This is the Iceland kid. Iceland. Guys, what are we saying? Iceland to win the World Cup 2026. If there's any Icelanders in the building, I know you're going to agree with me. I think that could happen, genuinely. If I take my bias aside, I think Iceland could win the World Cup. What are we saying? I think the final is going to be France-Iceland. He's only missed 2 games because... Giovanni is a red baby. Giovanni is a red baby. What a time to be alive. Come on, you Reds. Which are you going to root for? Elena, if it's an Iceland-France final, I would root for Iceland 1,000%. Because I've already seen France win a World Cup. And I love an underdog story. Zulu Mentality says, "Hi Leo, what's up? I just heard about the Leoni news. I'm buzzing. Yes, come on." I'm absolutely buzzing as well. We needed a center back and we got that done so freaking quickly. I'm absolutely buzzing about it. Best news. Best news. Shout out from Reykjavik. You're there? Bro, I call you like that the first time since on Instagram back in 2020. Alinus, legend. I love that you have the own name. Selon vous, qui remportera la Coupe du Monde l'année prochaine? So long as Iceland's in it, I'm going to say Iceland, otherwise France. But I think the favorites for the World Cup, I mean, probably is France. Let's be real. Probably it's France. Leo, there's been wasps everywhere in Denmark? I feel like when I went to Denmark in the summertime, there weren't wasps. We should call Leo Leoni from now on. Bro, I really do like the name Leoni though. There's something about it that feels more unique than Leo, at least. Feels more unique. Giovanni Leoni is a red baby. We got him. We got him. He's ready to take over. He's ready to take over, you guys. I don't think Brazil can win it, honestly. You never know. Carlo Ancelotti is a top manager. Leo is more common. Leoni isn't as common. That's what I mean. For me, it's more unique. I really like the name Leoni. I really like it. Now I can't wait for the second half. Guys, the players are coming out for the second half. Guys, let me hear your predictions for the second half. Do you think Spurs are actually going to defeat PSG here, or do you think PSG will come back? What do you think? Shrek says, "I need to watch Denmark win a major trophy in my lifetime." It could have happened. Bro, you gotta... For me, seeing how Iceland did at the Euros, that was beating England at the Euros, that was like winning a trophy, honestly. Because it was such a crazy achievement. Bro, the second half is starting in probably a minute. The players are back out onto the pitch and so are the referees. I think the second half is going to kick off in literally a minute. Is Thomas Frank good, bro? I've always been a huge fan of Thomas Frank. Huge fan. I remember when it was announced that Klopp would leave, he was one of the options I would have backed. But obviously we ended up going with the right manager in Slot, no doubt about it. But I'm a huge fan of Thomas Frank. And like I said, I've all the interviews and things I've seen him kind of off the pitch. I love just the man as well, from what I've seen. And I know my boy John Nellis, he met Thomas Frank as well, who was in one of his videos. And you could tell he's one of the most genuine people within football. So he's such a likable character as well. How many goals do you think Hugo scores, bro? I'm not even about the goals. I just think he makes everybody around him better. And I just cannot wait for Hugo Ekitike to see his Anfield debut on Friday. Well, no, actually, he played against... Okay, Premier League debut on Friday. I cannot wait. And that's why I put him on the thumbnail. I put Hugo Ekitike on the thumbnail with... because I'm just too hyped for him. I'm too hyped for Friday. I actually don't know when the third kit is coming out. I don't know why there's been a delay with it. Ooh, let me get the timer ready, guys. We're about to kick off here the second half. PSG will have the ball first, by the way. Wait, what is this trick from PSG, by the way? Did you guys see what PSG just did? Why do teams do this? Guys, look at what PSG did when they kicked off the game. Why are they just giving it to the opposition right away? What's the point of that? I genuinely don't know. Guys. Genuinely, what's the point when people do that? Mohammed says, I really love your videos. I'm going tomorrow to visit my family in Liverpool. I'm half Scouse, half French. Really love your videos. My father works and manages this website. Look up Sports Breaks. Wow, Mohammed, that's sick because I'm also half French. Tex says, Leo, love the vids. Do you think it will be possible for you to do the Gyökeres celebration for a trend? I'm not doing a Gyökeres celebration, bro. Not an Arsenal player. I'm sorry. All right, Sports Breaks. Let me look it up. It's common now, Leo. We expected it. It's common now, but I'm asking what's it for? It's because they want to put pressure on Spurs? It's a bit strange. It just shows that having the ball first means absolutely nothing. They want to press you in your own side. Okay. It's for a high press. That makes sense. Tubby says they kick the ball up so that they basically cannot press hard in the beginning. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, Leoni. Yes, Shabby. Leoni, here we go. To Liverpool. As my other half is, I'm half French, half Icelandic. That's the other half. By the way, Ben Jacobs has now tweeted to Liverpool agree, so the fee is £26 million for Giovanni Leoni. He's a Liverpool player, baby. He's a Liverpool player. Come on. All right, Spurs got a free kick here. Towards the back post. No! 2-0 for Spurs. 2-0 for Spurs. And it's Christian Romero. And it's a mistake from my boy Chevalier. It's a mistake from my boy. My boy from Lille. He should have saved that. 2-0 for Spurs. Guys, we got an upset here. Spurs are going to win. Nah. Deliora, don't joke around because I feel like Spurs could actually win the league. Bro, if they're hammering PSG already but ahead of this season, and this is not any PSG side, Deliora. This is the strongest PSG side. They're hammering them. Both of the center backs scored exactly go 12. Bro, do you guys think Spurs will win the league? Even Thomas Frank can't believe they're winning 2-0 right now, guys. Even Thomas Frank cannot believe they're 2-0 up. This is crazy. Both center backs scoring, and that is honestly deserved. Pietro says Club World Cup has its costs. Because you think PSG do look very tired. It's true. PSG look very tired. 2-0. We wanted drama, guys. We wanted drama. I heard some people before saying, oh, Spurs are going to win this. But I thought you guys were kind of like bantering. Because... Oh, James... Yeah. Late interest from other... Prediction was 2-0 to Spurs, and it's actually happening. This is crazy. Guys, I feel the buzz right now about the season coming back. We love upsets. Spurs 2-0 up against PSG. And we got a Giovanni Leoni. Here we go to Liverpool. Nah, bro, I'm feeling the buzz right now. I cannot wait for the season to come back. Jeez, the buzz. The love of football. The love of football. Lewis Steele says, a great coup for Liverpool. Giovanni Leoni, led by Richard Hughes, with his extensive network of contacts in Serie A and fluent Italian. Richard Hughes, guys, our sporting director, fluent in Italian. After trying and failing for Lenny Yoro and Dean Huijsen, they eventually have found their teenage wonder kid center back they wanted. Giovanni Leoni is a red. Oh, I'm so excited about the football. being proper football being back. My goodness. I'm so buzzing about proper football being back. Jeez Louise. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What fixture will you be most excited to watch in the Premier League this weekend? Liverpool Bournemouth, for sure. And then the second one is Arsenal United. Just because I'm so curious to see how both teams will do after the big summers they had. So the two games we're going to do a watch along for this weekend, for those of you that can make it, Liverpool Bournemouth on Friday night, and then Sunday afternoon at Old Trafford, United Arsenal. Those are the two watch alongs. I'm so hyped for Friday too. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is a reminder as to why we love football. Look at the odds before the game. Spurs were not meant to win this, and I'm not saying it's over. But I'm just saying, nobody thought Spurs would go 2-0 up. I saw some of you guys predicting Spurs would win, but I know you guys were bantering in the chat, okay? You guys were bantering. So I'm not taking that. I'm not taking your word there. I'm really feeling the buzz. Manav says, I have a sense of comeback. I don't know why. Bro, if we get a comeback, then boy, is a drama on the cards. Luis Enrique looks stressed right now. Soccer Stars, thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, do you think PSG look this tired because they also had to play in the Club World Cup? Or do you think it's just because they achieved everything they could achieve that now it's hard to get motivated again for the new season? What do you guys think is the problem for PSG? Because they do not look like... Oh my god, I thought that was in. I thought another center back had just scored. Bro, I thought they just had 3 center backs score. Delior says, I was being 50% serious about Spurs winning. Now you're not. Deliora, be serious. You were being 1% serious. And so was everybody else. You guys were bantering in the chat. I saw you. You were bantering. I'm so hyped. Look at this. I love this graphic, by the way, from BR Football. Look, guys. Because Giovanni Leoni's idol is Virgil van Dijk. So look, how to defend like Van Dijk. He's coming in first day of training, you guys. First day of training. And he's going to say, Virgil, I want to learn from you. What's going on? What's going on, Virg? Teach me. He's 18 years old with the world at his feet. 6'5". Good. I'm too hyped about this season. Guys, I'm genuinely scared that we're going to have... I'm really scared, you guys, that we're going to have evictions. Apartment evictions this season. Because I've never been more hyped for a season to start. It's really dangerous. Rafinha will win the Ballon d'Or, bro. It's not looking likely right now. It looks like Ousmane Dembele will win it. Peak. Alyssa, can you do a really good Scouse accent? When's Liverpool's next game? Friday night. We're going to do a watch along Friday night. I was about to go to the game too, but the flights were too expensive. The flights were 600 euros. 600 euros to go. But anyways, we're going to get to do a watch along together, and that for me is the most special thing in the world. Season kicking off night. Oh, bro, I'm too excited for Friday night. Guys. Spurs in the box. Is that going to be a penalty for Spurs? No. It's not going to be a penalty. It's not going to be a penalty. I cannot believe what we're watching here, guys. This is everything I dreamt this game of being. Drama-filled. And underdog stories. Oh, Desiree Doué is a baller. Well defended. What's my second favorite? I don't. You're a guy. I don't watch any other league regularly, so I can't answer that. But my second favorite team is Lille in France. But that's because I live there. But I don't watch any other league. Jag talar inte mycket isländska. Inte mycket. Jag bara skill. How are Spurs doing this, bro? I don't know. I don't know. But I love it. I love it when unexpected things happen. Leo, do you go to Lille games? I did go to a Lille game. Last season, I went to Lille against Dortmund. But the problem is, Lille often play around the same time as Liverpool. Sometimes. But last season, to Lille, Dortmund. And unfortunately, Dortmund won that game 2-1. Yo, AK007, my brother, says, yo, bro, hope you're good. Just wanted to hop in to say you'll never walk alone for our new center back, Giovanni Leoni. I hope you appreciate players and blessings to you. Unfortunately, can't stay as I got to work at 6. All the best, bro, at work. Sending my very best to you. But, man, I'm buzzing about Giovanni. We got an Italian top defender for the future. Him Kong says, Donnarumma, man, how can you literally sell him after he was so crazy good? I know it's crazy, Him Kong, but I think it's because Luis Enrique wants a goalkeeper that's really good playing with his feet, and Chevalier is that. And I know Donnarumma is basically world class as a shot stopper, but he's not good with his feet. And that's why, for me, I'm so confused as to why Man City are linked with Donnarumma. There's no doubt that he's a top keeper. But for me, the fact that City want Donnarumma tells me Pep Guardiola is not going to stay long at City. Because he is not a Pep Guardiola type goalkeeper. He's the opposite of like an Ederson, for example. Donnarumma, his biggest weakness is playing out from the back, is his ability on the ball with his feet. And that's usually what Pep wants as a number one trait. So it just doesn't make any sense to me, you know? Tottenham are looking scary this season. Do you think they're going to win the league? Three top-class goalies. Thank you for the support, Yundi. Hi, Ruby. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. On Friday night, too, we're going to do a watch-along. I cannot wait for it. You don't need to be good with the feet. He just needs to pass left and right. It works really well at PSG. Well, clearly not Him Kong, because otherwise PSG wouldn't have sold him. And they're forcing him out. Ooh, that free kick from Pedro Porro. I thought it was going to go on target. No, I don't think we'll bring in number 6 because we already have Endo. And Endo ended up staying. I think if we had sold Wataru Endo this summer, we would have brought in number 6. But he's really good and he's experienced. He's a leader. So I don't think... Imagine, guys, this is Thomas Frank's first competitive game technically for Spurs. And he could be winning them a trophy. How crazy is that? And everybody used to banter Spurs about not winning trophies. And he could be doing it in his first competitive. That's just crazy, bro. Thank you, Ahmad. I appreciate you. Stefan Bajetic is back, yeah. Get noise-canceling panels. I'm going to do that. Blitz. I'm moving into a new apartment in September, end of September. And I have to get something that's noise-canceling. By the way, Fabrizio Romano, when he put out his Here We Go for Leoni, Giovanni Leoni, he said at the very end, and Liverpool are also going to try for Marguehi soon. So for those of you saying that Marguehi is out, it's just not true. Paul Joyce is saying we're still pushing for his signing, and so is Fabrizio Romano. So it's not over. Yes, it is the Icelandic. Fabian Ruiz is coming on right now for Quaradona. Bro, this is crazy that Spurs have doubled their lead already. What's going on? I hope it goes to extra time. Only one in Liverpool. I can't get used to hearing that. Yes, Cat. That was Giovanni Leoni as well. United were in the race for him, Cats. Newcastle were in the race. Oh, great save from Chevalier. Guys, United were in the race for Giovanni Leoni, Newcastle, and so were three big clubs in Italy: Juventus, Inter Milan, and AC Milan. Himkong, I kind of agree, but clearly these managers who are top, who are the best at what they do. Look, Luis Enrique dominated the Champions League last season. He's made that decision. It was the manager that made the decision to force out Donnarumma. So clearly it is important. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that. Because it also puts a bad image on him. Like, people are saying the way PSG have handled this Donnarumma situation is not a good look. But clearly all he wants is to continue to win. And he thinks getting a goalkeeper who can play with his feet really naturally like Chevalier is going to help him continue to win. Dean, I'm going to work, but I wanted to say hi. Hi, Dean. Nice to see you in the building. Good luck at work. Sending my best to you. What do you think about the Turkish Super League? I heard the Turkish league has the most intense atmosphere, so my dream is to experience a game in Turkey one day. But I don't watch the Turkish league. I got to be honest. I don't. What's your favorite restaurant in Liverpool? Leo, always remember, if you're ever short on mods, you have me. Alyssa. Of course. My favorite restaurant in Liverpool? I think Mowgli's. Mowgli's, it's an Indian, but I just love Mowgli's. That's like my... If I'm going to go for a more fancy dinner, Mowgli's, number one. Have you been there before? Have any of you guys been there before? Do you think Spurs can win the treble? I think Spurs can win the quadruple. PSG! No way, what a block from Van de Ven! No way they don't score from this. There's no way they don't score from this. What is the Spurs defending? Bro, Himkong, I agree. I agree. Mowgli's, it's a restaurant. Look at this block from Van de Ven, bro. He's incredible. Van de Ven, bro, when he's fit, my goodness, what a center back he is. Thomas Frank, of course he's buzzing about that. Thunder Killer says Thomas Frank is cooking soup with PSG. Liverpool edits, I'm buzzing because we just got a here we go during the stream for Giovanni Leoni. We finally signed a center back. He's a replacement for Jarrell Kwanzaa. Who's the greatest Premier League manager of all time? Greatest Premier League manager of all time. It's so hard. If you're talking about pure success, you have to say Pep Guardiola and Sir Alex. But obviously, you know I'm going to have to talk about Jurgen. But I would say, if I had to put my top four, I would say Arsene Wenger, Sir Alex, Pep, and Jurgen Klopp. That's my top four. Not in that order. Not in that order. But I think probably Sir Alex. Because of the longevity. The longevity and where he... The place United was in when he took over and what he brought them to. For me, it's Sir Alex Ferguson. I agree. It's Sir Alex. Corner for Spurs. Oh no, it's offside before, I think. Neymar says, Leo, I'm so happy Liverpool's future is safe with the signings of Giovanni and we got Rio. Oh, yes, indeed. No, Bob Paisley didn't manage in the Premier League. We're just talking about the Premier League. Yeah, Thunder. If there's ever an El Clasico, I'm always for Barca and not Real Madrid. That's just me. Yo, how are Spurs winning? Oliver, the crazy thing is they truly deserve it. They've been the better side. Truly. Both of their center backs have scored so far. Imagine what crazy of a start this would be for Thomas Frank. Oh, what a hit from Désiré Doué! PSG score. Bradley Barcola. 2-1, guys. Oh no, it's offside. Guys, Barcola scored, but I don't think it's going to count. I think it's offside. Let's have a look. Désiré Doué had a great... Look at this with his left foot. Outside the box. Good save. It was a goal from Barcola. But it won't count, guys. It's still 2-0 to Spurs. It's still 2-0. Oh yeah, guys, this is the picture I wanted to show you of Giovanni Leoni that I love so much. Look at this. Look at this pic. Manhandling Lukaku. One of the most physical players in world football. And this kid is 18 years old. Giovanni. Spurs are going to be very hard to beat this season, bro. They brought in a top manager. Tell me that pick is not iconic. Look at the freaking face of Lukaku. He looks like a little baby. Bro, do you see this? We've just signed Lukaku. No, I was about to say we just signed Lukaku. Thank God we didn't sign Lukaku. We just signed that man. That's Giovanni Leoni, Liverpool's new signing. Manhandling Lukaku. That's who we brought in. He already has an iconic pick. Liverpool's future looks amazing, I know, right? Wait, I just got a haircut, that's all. I didn't do anything more. It's pronounced La Caca! That's how it's pronounced. Leo, I thought in the thumbnail there was Vinny Jr. Did you guys also think it was Vinny Jr. in the thumbnail and not Kudus? Lukaku is old and never did anything against our center backs when he was in the Prem. So yeah, that's my point. Nah, Daily Aura, come on. Bro just framed Aura. Leo, if you could pick a non-English team to come to the Premier League, what club would you pick? I think I would bring Borussia Dortmund. Because I just love the fans, the project. And it's not like I think they would... I think Borussia Dortmund. I don't know. It's a hard one. I was initially going to say Barca because I love the way they play football, but the problem is they would compete for the title, so I don't want that. Imagine if Spurs get Savio. Guys, okay, guys, let's say Spurs get Savio and Eze because Madison picked up an injury. Guys, this is a hypothetical world. We'll go straight at the keeper. If Spurs sign Savio and Eze, where do you think Spurs can finish? Do you think they can actually finish top 4? Jeez, guys. Harry, what are you doing? Thank you so much for the support, Harry. Guys, I want W's in the building. Harry with a £100 donation. Support. Harry, who says, hey Leo, hope your summer has been good. I've got finance exams for uni and a lot of dissertation to write. What do you think about Isak? I don't think him going on strike is good for Liverpool because players don't change. So he might do the same to you if Madrid came in. Harry, my goodness. By the way, guys, Harry is a United fan, but he's shown so much support on this channel, and I really appreciate you. Um, but yeah, Harry. By the way, I think Embuemo is one of the signings of the summer, so you must be buzzing about that. But nah, I think Isak going on strike is not a bad sign for Liverpool. I talked about this before, but David Ornstein, Harry, who's for me the most reliable journalist in the UK, said that since last summer he indicated to Newcastle, since they couldn't offer him a new contract, that he wanted to leave. So it's not like this has come out of nowhere, Harry. He's said for a long time he wanted to leave. And let's say the same happens with McAllister, right? He says he wants to leave to Real Madrid because they're really interested in him. If he tells us the summer before and we get a record fee for him, for me, that's not the end of the world. That's the reality of football. But that's very different to some other scenarios, if that makes sense. I would obviously be devastated if Maka left, but if he let us know a year prior, so we had time to find his replacement, and we got in a record fee, I don't know. Like, that, it's just the reality of football too. And I think because we're a better run club than Newcastle, we would have found a solution. The problem with Newcastle, Harry, is that they couldn't find a solution for Isak, for a replacement for Isak. That's the big problem, I think. You know? I really think that's the big problem. Do you agree with that or not? Oh, Chevalier should have saved that. Bro, PSG keeper should have saved that. It's not like leaving for free. It's so different. Thank you for all the love, man. But you know, in my predictions, Harry, let me know if you think I'm wrong. I put United in 6th, which is obviously a huge improvement from last season. Free Isak. What shirt is that? This is the Iceland shirt. Iceland. Do you still believe Dembele Ballon d'Or? Iconic. He's the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or right now. He is. But guys, do you agree? Let me know in the building, because I don't want to be hypocritical. Mowgli's, is it? I'm in the resident hotel. Oh, Alyssa, if you get a chance to go, it's incredible. But guys, let me know in the building. Let me know if you agree or disagree, because like I said, I don't want to be a really biased Liverpool fan. I'm trying to put my shoes in for example, what a Newcastle fan could feel like if Maka behind the scenes told Liverpool this summer he wants to go Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are willing to pay a record fee. Would you be that angry at him? Me personally, no, because I understand that he's a South American and their dream is to play for Barca or Real Madrid. And if we could get a record fee for him and make huge profit from the 35 million pounds we paid for him, I would understand that's the reality of football sometimes, you know? But for me, the key is letting you know way in advance so you can prepare to find the right replacement. Let me know if you disagree with me, though. Obviously, my dream is to keep Maka for the next 10 years, because I think he's arguably the best midfielder in the Premier League after Rodri, I think. I think maybe the 3 best midfielders in the Premier League are Rodri, Caicedo, and Maka. But we were aware. I'll burn his shirt. Nah, come on, Deliora. Come on. Leo, have you had Nigerian food yet? Like what? Thunder Killer, I want to do it. All my jerseys aren't here, though. Here I only have like 7 or 8 shirts. No player is bigger than the club. Exactly, Cats. Exactly. I'm back for the new season. Liverpool X edits. Nice to see you in the building. Dean Hayes says, I can't wait for Friday and Liverpool's first game. I'm off work as well. Dean, I'm so... You don't understand my levels of excitement. I was saying it before. I've never been more excited for a Premier League season to start. And that's saying a lot, because already, for me, the start of seasons is when I have like the craziest buzz. But this game on Friday, my goodness. The buzz. Exactly, go 12. Exactly. Hey Leo, hope you're good. Many blessings to you. Hope you're ready for Friday. Yes, Weber, thank you. I am so ready for Friday. You don't even know. Man City's going for Rodrigo. We should be going in for him. Bro, we're going all in for Isaac, so I just don't see Rodrigo happening. I think he'll end up at City. Who scored? Both of Spurs' center backs. Van de Ven and Christian Romero. Those are the two goal scorers. Why do you need them? Liverpool X edits. I just have these glasses. They're blue screen glasses. So it helps like when you look at screens for a long time, and today I was editing for quite a long time and I was doing other things. It helps to not hurt the eyes too much. It protects the eyes basically from the screen. Inota, thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. Thank you, Inota. By the way, guys, Gonzalo Ramos is coming on right now. The striker is coming on for PSG. There's about 14 minutes left to play in this one. And Desiree Doué has come off for PSG in his place. Delior says if Barcola loses to Spurs, do not buy him. That is football blasphemy. My goodness, Delior, I love your every comment you make. I swear to you. Ronnie, thank you. Welcome in the building. Harry, thank you again for the support. Harry Sinclair, guys, I want W's in the building for Harry, who says, well, I remember lots of United fans celebrating Anthony going on strike at Ajax, and United fans saying that's good. He's basically doing that now, saying he will only move to Betis. Also, 6 for us is optimistic. I'm saying 8th. Damn. Guys, Harry's a season ticket holder for United. I think you could finish 6th. Because I think the signings you made were top signings, Harry. Genuinely. But I don't know. You see what you're saying with Anthony? Like, Harry, if in 3 years' time he wants to go to Real Madrid and we got some of his best years and we make a profit on him, I'm not completely against that, genuinely. Because I back our board and everybody else to invest that money wisely. But that's just my opinion. I understand some Liverpool fans see it as a red flag, this and that. But for me, if you're a world-class player, I just say get that player. Get that player. And I can understand him why he wouldn't want to be at Newcastle right now when he's entering his prime and Newcastle are failing to get every target they want this summer. It just shows. Soul Sniper says, when was the last time the Europa League side won in the Super Cup? That's a good point, guys. I actually don't know. When was the last time the Europa League side won in the the Super Cup? I don't know. Let me check. Ahmad says Benjamin Sesko joined because he trusted the project Man United can get high as a big Liverpool fan. But that's what I mean. That's if I was a United fan, I would feel very confident. So guys, last year, Real Madrid won the Super Cup. The year before, City won the Super Cup and they won the Champions League. The year before, Real Madrid won the Super Cup, they won the Champions League. The year before, Chelsea won the... Bro, when was the last time... Oh, the last time, exactly. Guys, the last time was Atletico Madrid. Wow, go 12, exactly. I was just checking now. The last time was Atletico Madrid in 2018. They beat Real Madrid in the Super Cup. And they... Thank you, Frosty. I appreciate you. Harry Sinclair says, side note, anyone in the UK, go and watch the Gustavo Harmer goal in League Cup. It's insane. What is that? JRB Edit says, I'm a Barca fan, but I always like Liverpool as a football fan because Liverpool fan base is so good compared to another Prem fan base. JRB, this season, if you can tune in for all the El Clasicos, I'm going to be doing watch-alongs. All the El Clasicos. Because I'm so hyped for them. Last season, they were absolute dramas, absolute cinema. And I'm going to be supporting Barcelona in those El Clasicos. Love from sunny Croatia. Look, Derby Edit says, did anybody see Hammer's goal from the halfway line? Bournemouth signed 2 players, Truffet and Diakite. They are good players. Liverpool X Edits. Diakite is from Lille. I used to sign him on Football Manager as well. He can play center back and right back. So he's a pretty versatile defender as well. When is the next El Clasico? Liverpool Edits. I promise you for the next El Clasico, I'm going to do a watch along because I'm so hyped. Last season, they were the next one is on 26th of October. Sunday, the 26th of October in Madrid. Real Madrid are hosting Barcelona. It's at home. Yeah, that game is at home. Bro, I'm too excited for this season to start. I'm just too excited for the season to start. Guys, Spurs could actually do it. This would be crazy. Look at the way Spurs are defending right now for their lives. My favorite football video game has always been Football Manager. But I had to delete it because I got too addicted to Football Manager. Liverpool fan says, I'm so hyped for Friday. Me too, bro. You don't understand my hype levels for Friday. The fact that it's not just Liverpool, obviously, but the fact that just the Premier League is back, bro. I'm every weekend is going to feel special again. Leo, I'm moving to Austria. Why are you moving to Austria? Liverpool Excited says it's been nearly 35 degrees this week in the UK. It feels like an oven. Leo's old Football Manager obsession has to be studied. Did you predict 2-0? That's crazy. Bro, that was not supposed to happen. There you go, Alyssa. A little surprise for you, Alyssa. Because I really trust you to be... I really trust you. Oh my god, what a goal from PSG! 2-1! I think it's Vitinha. Oh no, it's not. It's Lee. Guys, what a goal. No, or is it Vitinha? I thought it was Vitinha. Guys, what a goal for the 2-1. No, it's Lee. Oh my goodness, outside the box. Lee Kang-in. Guys, the Korean. Harry says, basically, Leo, Gustavo Harmer scored a goal from the halfway line for Sheffield against Birmingham in the League Carabao Cup first round. I gotta have a look after. Lee Kang. Guys, look at this banger. It's a Vitinha assist. Touch. Finish from outside the box. Wow. Bottom right hand corner, guys. This game's back on now. 2-1. 2-1. This season, it was crazy for underdogs, bro. I want that to continue. Except I want Liverpool to win the Premier in the Champions League. Guys, how could you not Be excited about proper football being back. Look at the drama that's already on show tonight. Look at the freaking drama. How can you not be hyped about the season coming back? Bro. Korean scoring versus Spurs instead of for Spurs. I know that feels strange. Son is such a legend. Alyssa, deserved. Spurs' off-ball movement is so good. I mean, that they needed, PSG needed a wonder goal. Not a wonder goal, but a banger to get back in this game. Absolute banger. Bro, I feel the buzz. I think PSG... Wait, guys, if PSG get a late equalizer, would it go to extra time or would it go straight to pens? I think it might be straight pens. That Ronaldo fan, thank you very much for the super chat. It says, hope you're having a good day. If we somehow can't get Isaac, which we probably will, but who do you sign if we can't? If we can't get him, then I would get Bradley Barcola and I would keep Federico Chiesa because he can be an option down the middle. And we wait for Alexander Isak next summer. That's what I would do. That Ronaldo fan. Because there's no other top strikers available this summer. Every striker moved to a club. Your guy, thank you. Anasos W, Iceland kid. Yes, indeed. And I just learned today that Iceland is going to play against France twice in this winter. PSG remontada. Spurs won't bottle, says Liverpool fan. Nah, Alyssa, come on. You don't need to. You don't need to. The support you show on this channel means a whole lot. Whole lot. Go on. Guys, I'm invested in this game right now. Do you think Jadon Danns will get a chance? Gabs, hopefully in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup he can get starts. Because I really, really love him as a talent. I think he's a natural goal scorer. And that's something sometimes you can't teach. He's a natural goal scorer. Dembele, it's going to be a corner, guys, for PSG. I could see PSG getting a late equalizer. Daily Or says, don't bottle now, Spurs. Bro, I miss football so much. I miss football so much. I mean, just even the Community Shield. How many people saw Crystal Palace winning it? Crystal Palace won. How many people saw Spurs winning this game? This makes me believe that football is still well and truly alive. That it's not just... I feel like all the years where City won the league and it felt like they were just like robots made me kind of fall out of love with football in some ways. But the way we're seeing these underdog stories now, it's just brilliant. It's just beautiful to see. All right, guys. PSG have a corner here. PSG with a corner. Oh, I thought Spurs were going to have a counterattack there. Bro, I thought Spurs were going to have a counterattack there. Jeez, I did not this game. I did not. Oh, God. I think it's going to be a free kick. Penalty? No, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Alyssa, well deserved. And know if you have any questions, talk to Deliora. Deliora is the king of the mods. Guys, it's a penalty. No, that's not a pen. That looked like it was outside of the box. Trust me, it's not going to be a pen. It was outside the box. Nah, I would not give a penalty for that. I'm sorry. For me, that's a dive. Oh, good. The penalty got taken away. Good. For me, that was too soft. That I would not have given that as a penalty. That's the right decision in my opinion. 100%. The right decision. I got tickets for Iceland, France. Oh my God. Arnason. That's going to be crazy. I wish I could go to that game. It's in October, right? Because I checked. It's in October. No, Delior, Alyssa just became a mod. Alyssa just became a mod, and I just said if any of the mods have questions on what the rules are around being the mod, just know that I put Delior in charge. 5 minutes of additional time, guys. Do you think PSG is gonna find the equalizer? I kind of want a penalty shootout, to be honest. I want the drama. I want the drama. Deliora, our GOAT, says Alyssa. Oh no, sorry guys, it's 6 minutes of additional time. 6 minutes. Guys, the drama. Guys. Why am I feeling the nerves? It's not even Liverpool that's playing. What's going on right now? We love the drama. Football, guys. Can we just get W football in the chat, though? Can we get W football in the building? Because the buzz I'm feeling right now is an all-time high. And I know it's because I have Liverpool Bournemouth on my mind on Friday night. That's what I'm most excited for. I can't lie to you guys. But for me, it's just games like these where I'm more of a neutral are reminders as to how beautiful football is and how exciting football is. My goodness. I want W football in the building because proper football is back. None of that Club World Cup stuff. Proper football. Although I feel like I would be all for the Club World Cup if Liverpool was involved in it. But you get what I'm saying, where players get a rest. I just want players to get a rest so that when they come back for the season, they're fresh. That's all I mean. I'm not trying to be against the Club World Cup because I don't want to be a hypocrite, because if Liverpool was in the Club World Cup, I would have wanted us to win it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Come on. Guys, we got 4 minutes left in this one. Imagine if PSG lose this, PSG fans will start to worry because they lost the Club World Cup final and now they could be losing the Super Cup final, which hasn't happened. It hasn't happened since 2018, you guys, that a Europa League winner defeats the Champions League winner in the Super Cup final. Never that happens. Since 2018 when Atletico Madrid did it against Real Madrid. And now they're just a few minutes away, you guys. Few minutes away. Spurs just needs to hold on. Marquinhos has it right now, and they're sitting deep right now. PSG is obviously all out attack. Dembele! Oh my god, 2-2! Is that counting? I think that's going to count. There's no way that's offside. Dembele with the assist. Bro, the drama! Spurs have bottled it. And it's Gonzalo. It's Ramos off the bench. Nah, this is a crazy game. Gonzalo Ramos off the bench. Header to make it 2-2. Ousmane Dembele with the assist. In additional time, this game is probably going to go to penalties. Spurs to be relegated. Deli Ora, within the same live, we're saying Spurs are either going to win the league or they're going to get relegated. Gonzalo Ramos. Hakimi played a ball. And look at that from Ousmane Dembele. Fantastic cross into the box. It's so dangerous. And then Ramos just had a free header towards goal. 2-2, guys. It looks like we're going to have a penalty shootout. And I'm so freaking... Bro, I just wanted the drama. And boy, did this game deliver drama. Football is back. Guys, can we get W football being spammed in the building right now? I don't get why I'm this hyped about a game that's... Dean Hayes says Ekitike will score in his first game and Liverpool are going to win 4-0. Oh my god, Dean, I hope you're right. You don't understand how hyped that would be if Ekitike scores on Friday night. You don't understand my buzz. Ekitike is quickly becoming my favorite player because he's French and he's going to be our starting striker to start the season until Isaac comes in. I want W football being spammed in the building right now because proper football is freaking back. And I feel the buzz. I feel the energy. My goodness. My goodness. And it looks like we're also going to get a penalty shootout. We're also going to get a freaking penalty shootout. This is the most Spursy thing. Soul Sniper, don't say that just yet because they could still win on penalties. They could still win on penalties. Absolute cinema. W football in the chat right now. Come on. I miss this game. I really miss this game. Really, really miss this game. Guys, there's about 30 seconds left now. 30 seconds left, and then I think it goes straight to penalties. Our game is back indeed. I'm so buzzing. I'm so buzzing. I wanted drama tonight, and they've delivered more than drama. They've delivered more than drama. Oh, a Spurs player is injured right now. Down injured. Christian Romero, guys. It looks like it's it looks like they're gonna have to make a sub because it's a cramp, I think. For Christian Romero. What a game this is, honestly. What a game this is. Guys, unbelievable. We're about to get a penalty shootout too. It goes straight to pens. W. I prefer going straight to pens than... Look at how knackered a lot of these players are. I'm often against extra time. Because most players are so tired anyways that nothing happens in extra time. So I think going straight to pens is the right decision. Guys, we're going straight to pens. Come on! Who are we saying are gonna win on? Who's gonna win on pens, guys? What are we saying? Let's see who they gave the man of the match to, by the way, in regular time. I want to check. Who did they give the man of the match to? Let's have a look. They say Usman. Oh no, Vitinha. Vitinha with an 8 rating so far. Yeah, Vitinha. Typical Spurs bottle, guys. Let's wait. Vicario is a top keeper. Who do you think is gonna win on penalties, guys? Who's going to win on penalties? I think all the momentum is with PSG now. I'm going to have to say PSG. Spurs' confidence right now has got to be... Spurs' confidence has got to be low now. And PSG did beat us at Anfield on penalty shootouts. So it shows how good they are on penalties. Can't wait for the Prem to start. Me too, bro. Me too. Going with Spurs. People are saying Dembele is going to get the Ballon d'Or just for that cross for the equalizer. Tiro but, guys. They're getting ready for the penalty shootout right now. Imagine Donnarumma was there for the PSG. Easy W. That's why Chevalier really has to step up right now, guys. He really has to step up. What happened to Jalapeno? I think he's traveling right now. That's why I think Jalapeno's not here. But Jalapeno should be here on Friday night, probably. For the Premier League kicking off with Liverpool playing at Anfield. No extra time. No Alinos. It goes straight to pens, which I think is a good thing, honestly. All these players look so tired that I would not have wanted. I would not have wanted extra time. Who's going to take the first? Oh. I think PSG won the coin toss. Let's have a look here. No extra time. I think it's just this competition. Maybe they'll take out extra time for good. Will be more fun to see pens after 90 minutes. I think so, Alinos. Especially, it depends the circumstances, but because this is technically the first game of the season, Alinos, a lot of these players are still getting to their full match fitness, so I think extra time would have been a terrible idea. So this is definitely the better outcome. Inota, shout out to you in the building. It looks like the shootout is going to be in front of the Spurs fans, by the way. So I think this means advantage for Spurs. Let me know if I'm wrong, though. But for what I'm seeing, I only see Spurs fans behind the goal. Imagine being a Spurs fan in this scenario. Bro, they're probably stressing right now. Stressing. Because I would be. I would be really stressed right now. This is a big moment for Chevalier, guys. Big moment for Chevalier. Lille keeper. Bro, there's a fly that is just trying to be part of the stream right now. He's on the keyboard. He's got to chill out. All right, guys. Dominic Solanke's going to take it first in front of the Spurs fans. So there's a slight advantage to Spurs here. This season of football is showing that it won't be easy. Everybody wants to win and will fight. Delior, that's what we want. That's what we want. All right, Dominic Solanke is going to take it first. Is he going to score? Number 19, former Red. He scores. Brilliant pen. Brilliant pen. Chevalier dove the right way, but it was over him and a powerful shot towards the right-hand side. Very good pen. Over Chevalier. Oh, wow. Guys, on the replay, that's a 10 out of 10 pen almost. No. Almost. Really well taken. And Chevalier obviously is frustrated because he dove the right way. All right, now Vitinha steps up, guys. Vitinha in front of the Spurs fans. Vitinha steps up, number 17. No! He completely missed! Vitinha didn't even hit the target! Bro, what is going on? Luis Enrique is not happy. Look at this. Completely off target. Thomas Frank is buzzing right now. He knows how important that is. When you score your first pen and a player misses their first pen, oh God, Barcola. I cannot believe Vitinha has missed that. The first penalty too. I cannot believe that. It's 1-0 for Spurs in front of the Spurs fans as well. And now who's stepping up? I think it's Bentancur. He's up against Chevalier with a chance to make it 2-0. And he scores another great pen. Jeez. Top left-hand corner, you guys. Top left-hand corner from Bentancur. They're number 30. Look at this. It's almost side netting towards that left-hand side. And Chevalier dove the right way again. But it was just such a powerful and well-guided shot that Chevalier couldn't save it. The same thing. It was very similar to the same one from Dominic Solanke. And Spurs are now 2-0 up. They could actually go on and do this. That's crazy. I really thought PSG was going to win this shootout. Gonzalo Ramos now is stepping up, guys, to make it 2-1 for PSG, to keep them in this. He needs to score this. Wow, great pen. Very powerful effort. Very powerful effort. Gonzalo Ramos gives them hope, guys. Powerful. Oh, that was straight down the middle. That reminded me of a Mohamed Salah pen, to be fair. Straight down the middle, but with a lot of power. That's really giving me Salah. Here we go, guys. Who's going to step up for Spurs now? It's 2-1. PSG, Gonzalo Ramos giving them a bit of light. Van de Ven now, the center back who scored the opener, steps up. He misses! It's a great save from Chevalier. It's a great save from Chevalier. Guys, this means PSG are right back in it. PSG are right back in it. Van de Ven, great save from Chevalier. All 3 times, Chevalier has dove the right way. He just couldn't save the first 2. He now saves the 3rd. Well done, Chevalier. Now who steps up? Ousmane Dembele, guys. The player who's most likely to win the Ballon d'Or this year. He steps up. If he scores this, it's the equalizer to make it 2-2 on pens. Ousmane Dembele, who is very, very likely to win the Ballon d'Or in 2025. He steps up and he scores. Right-hand corner. Right-hand side. 2-2, guys. It is now perfectly balanced between PSG and Spurs. Even though Vitinha missed his first penalty, now it's level. It's level on penalties. Oh my goodness, the drama. I love penalties. Now Spurs have to score this. Spurs have to score this, guys. Yeah, the full-time score was 2-2 and it's now 2-2 on pens. Bro, I miss football so much. I miss football so much. You cannot tell me this isn't the best sport in the world. You cannot tell me there's anything better than this to watch for entertainment. I'm sorry. I don't care. Here we go. Mathys Tel, guys, the Frenchman, the young Frenchman who they signed from Bayern Munich on a permanent, is stepping up here for Spurs. Up against Chevalier. He steps up. And he missed. What? What is the state of these penalties? He doesn't even put it on target. What is this? Guys, it looks like Spurs bottled it. Look at this. Mathys Tel puts it off target. Nah, that's bad. That's really bad. PSG could really win it now. How did he miss that? Like, he's got to at least put it on target. It's a PSG comeback, guys. If PSG score this, guys, who's going to take it? I think it's Lee Kang-in. Yeah, guys, the Lee, the Korean who brought PSG back in this game, has a chance to score. I know it's not the penalty to win it for them, but it's still a crucial penalty. He scored the goal to make it 2-1, to give PSG belief again, and now he's a chance to make it 3-2 on penalties. He steps up and he scores. Bottom left-hand corner. Lee is a hero for PSG tonight. Lee Kang-in, the Korean. And now it's do or die for Spurs. Do or die. Wow, that's a great pen. It's do or die for Spurs right now, guys. Do or die. If Spurs miss this, PSG have come up with a remontada. From 2-0 down, they could win this on penalties. Chevalier, I would love Chevalier to be the hero, though, if he could. Who's going to take it for Spurs? Let's see. Dembele is ready to celebrate already. Bro, if PSG win this shootout, it's over for the Ballon d'Or, by the way. Pedro Porro is going to step up, guys. Pedro Porro is stepping up for this penalty. Pedro Porro, if he misses this, it's game over. Wow, what a pen. Top right-hand side from Pedro Porro, number 23. He keeps them in it. El Remontada, guys. Who's going to take the last pen? Who's going to take the last pen? Who's going to take the last pen for PSG to win it for them? I'm telling you, if PSG win this, Dembele is sure to get the Ballon d'Or. It's not even a question, in my opinion. Let's have a look here. Who's going to take it? Mendes. Guys, the left back who's had an unbelievable season as well. He won the Nations League and with Portugal, and he won all those trophies with PSG. So if he can be a hero as well, he's got to be in the top 10 for the Ballon d'Or. He steps up. Game over. Game over. PSG win the Super Cup, guys. PSG with the El Remontada up against Spurs. Spurs have bottled it. They were 2-0 up. I think it was in the 84th minute. That is... what a blow to the Spurs fans that are there. In the 85th minute, Lee Kang-in scored in the 85th minute to make it 2-1. And then Ramos scored in the 90 plus 4th minute. And then or Spurs, sorry, lose it, I guess, in a Spursy manner. 4-3 on penalties. Donnarumma who? There we are, Deliora. That's it. Guys, PSG win it in the end. What do we make of it? I just want W football being spammed in the chat right now. W football. My goodness. There's no way Spurs have bottled it, says Marco. I mean, PSG, with the threat they posed, they were always going to have a chance. Zach says bottle jobs. This is why I don't like Pens. I mean, Pens is almost always 50-50. Think about it. They even missed their first penalty. PSG missed their first penalty. Remember, Vitinha missed his first one. Solanke scored his first one. And PSG still ended up winning the shootout. Crazy. Crazy scenes. Spurs can't be trusted when we need them. Charlotte, thank you very much for the support again for the super chat. Who says, hey bud, nice glasses. Thank you, Charlotte. They're just blue light glasses to help with the screens. Who says, just got in from drinks with work clients. What's going on signing the Parma center back? Does that mean Konate is leaving next year? Charlotte, we don't really know what's happening with Konate, but I think this Parma center back, Giovanni Leoni, us getting the here we go, is more of a sign that he's a replacement for Kwanzaa. I think if Mark Gahey came in, I think that could be a replacement for Ibu Konate. But I think this signing of Giovanni Leoni is more of a replacement for Jarell Kwanzaa. Deliora says, Spurs are back, baby. Spurs are back, baby. Leo, what did you think about Alyssa? Let's not talk about that right now. We got positive vibes going in the building. Let's not talk about that. Let's see who they give man of the match to, by the way. Vitinha. You know who I would give the man of the match to, honestly? I would give it to Lee Kangin, the Korean. Bro, he scored the goal to bring them back in the game, and he scored the crucial penalty. For me, I would give it to Lee. Coming off the bench and being the hero for PSG tonight. That's who I would give the man of the match to. But do you guys agree in the building that this pretty much confirms that Dembele is going to win the Ballon d'Or? I think it's pretty much done. Alyssa says Spurs will not win another trophy for 5 years. Oh, God. No way. LFC Kaza says, are you going to do a watch-along for Liverpool-Bournemouth? Yes, I will. Of course, LFC Kaza. Of course. On Friday night, guys, Premier League season kicks off, and it's going to be Liverpool at Anfield. I cannot wait for it. I really cannot wait for it. Guys, by the way, that's the first Super Cup for PSG. The first one for them. Only positive vibes. Okay, what about... That's positive vibes. What are you talking about, Alyssa? We became Premier League champions. When will you go back to Lille Alinos in early September? I think on September 2nd. No, I go back to Paris, and then end of September I go to Lille. I'm moving into a new place. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this live stream. My goodness. I feel the positive vibes, guys. My goodness. Lee Kangin, bro, he's my man of the match for this. My goodness, guys. The Korean magic was on the other team. Exactly. Guys, my goodness, do I feel the buzz about proper football being back. Oh, I cannot wait now for Friday. Already, this was an unbelievable game full of drama. And that's what I think we'll see this entire season. It is so good to be back. It is so good to be back. And yeah, guys, thank you to all of you that showed the support in the building and that tuned in the building. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening. And I will see you guys, if not tomorrow, potentially tomorrow. You never know. There could be some breaking news around Isaac. You never know at this stage. Good evening, says Stephanie. You never know at this stage. But if not, this is the reason why you should never give up, says Sporty. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, if not tomorrow, then I will see you on Friday night for our Premier League season kicking off against Bournemouth. And that's at Anfield. I cannot wait for it. So, Alyssa, of course, thank you as always for the support and being in the building. S. Jank says, ciao, guys. See you in the next stream. You'll never walk alone. Ciao, guys. I will see you in the next one. I'm so glad proper football is back, guys. The positive vibes and the energy is back in the building. I am so freaking hyped. Have a